Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, November 23rd, day before Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Turkey Day. So I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. If you're celebrating that, if you're not celebrating that, just wishing you, health and happiness for you and your family, whatever. Market was up today. We had a Social Security Payments Day. What else is going on? Almost 1.6 trillion so far this month of government securities have been sold. Folks, it's business as usual. Like all these people who have been wringing their hands over fake imaginary concerns about the ability for the treasury to sell debt. Folks, the sale of government securities is just a reserve drain. By definition, the government has to spend first before it could sell any bonds. Because the only way you could buy bonds is with US dollars. And the dollars have to be put in the system, and that happens as a consequence of government spending. And then the government issues bonds, which is a reserve drain. And bonds are dollar equivalents. And it's basically people just moving their cash into interest-bearing government securities. And when those mature, they are just turned right back into cash again. I don't know what's so hard to understand about this whole process, but it seems to be befuddling even like this smartest minds on Wall Street. Ray Dalio, I talked about this I've been talking about him a lot lately just because, he's been on this subject incessantly now for months. And last week, I had a couple of subscribers who sent me clips from his appearance on CNBC. Folks, on a side note, if you want to get stupid, watch CNBC. And that's not a criticism of my friends who sent me this clip. I know that they watch CNBC to kind of gain insight into this whole, alternate reality that these people subscribe to, which it's just, for me, I just find it comical. And alternates between comical and, maddening sometimes, because the problem is, like I've been talking about yesterday, like if this eventually evolves into policy where they follow these guys, these people's prescriptions on what ought to be done to make the economy better, the reality is we're going to go right down the tubes. Remember when they used to say, we're going to be like Greece, but we're not like Greece right now, but we're going to become like Greece if, without the nice beaches and everything, if they're going to do this kind of bullshit. And I know that it's like totally ingrained in their mentality. So anyway, still have a lot of bearish. I'm curious to see the AAII weekly sentiment report tonight, but man, options markets still loaded up with bearish sentiment, and that just probably means that fiscal flows are strong enough now, and if you have that bearish sentiment, the market's just going to go higher. But we do have a quarterly tax drain coming on December 15th. I think you guys know about that because I've been talking about that for a while. I've been telling you that. So if things stay as they are, and again, today we had a Social Security payment, so we're probably up around 240, close to 250 billion deficit for the month. That's really, really strong. That's a net transfer of 250 billion into the economy. So you can't sneeze at that. And that's going to take us all the way. Remember, we got the December 1st, first of the month's big payments coming up. That's going to take us all the way into December 15th when we get that tax strain, and then you get your pullback. But I'll repeat, as I always do every time, the overarching environment is bullish, and just use every dip as a buying opportunity. That's the strategy. No deviating from that right now. If that happens, I'll let you know. And again, I don't like to give these short term. I do it because I know a lot of you are interested in that, but really you need to focus on the big macro picture. Anyway, short little clip for tonight. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you over the next couple of days. Bye.